Thank you and welcome back. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOP, has said that, has lashed out at the former governor of Kano State and the presidential candidate of the new Nigeria People's Party, presidential candidate of the new Nigeria People, Kwankwaso, saying that he should not link the group with the ambition of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. This was as the group stressed that it was not interested in the nation's, in quotes, corrupt and fraudulent politics, adding that its main target was the liberation of the Biafra people. The group observed that Obi was neither a member of IPOP nor supported its cause at any point in time. IPOP Director of Media and Publicity, Ima Powerful, stated this in a statement on Tuesday, a copy of which was made available to the Punch newspapers. We may not have time to read all of this, but we are being joined now by the National Publicity Secretary of the new Nigeria People's Party, Dr.Agbo Major. Dr. Agbo Major, good evening and welcome to Nigeria Watch. Dr. Agbo Major, good evening and welcome to Nigeria Watch.
Thank you. Good evening, Nigerians.
The indigenous people of Biafra has lashed out at your principal, Rabiu Kwankwaso, engineer, former governor of Kano State, saying that he should not link the group with Peter Obi. He was quoted to have been on an interview on the channel's television where he linked the group to Peter Obi. What do you have to say, Dr. Agbo?
You see, one very unfortunate thing about our country is that for every statement made by a public officer, people turn it upside down and interpret it wrongly, just to achieve one selfish reason or the other. I watched that interview with Channel very closely, and I didn't hear His Excellency say that B2B sponsors IPOP, nor does anything directly with IPOP. The only thing I heard him say is that it would be difficult for Obi to go far, if they're going to go on a joint ticket where Obi is the presidential candidate and he is the vice. I also heard him say that he knows that the northern voters will also not agree that he should be vice while Obi is presidential candidate. That's the only thing I heard him say. I didn't hear him say that Obi is linked in any way to IPOP or Biafra. I only heard him say that, yes, he understands that the Igbos have a cost, they have a reason, a genuine reason to want to go this time around, take a shot at the presidency. But he didn't say anything that the way Nigerians on the social media are interpreting it. Let me put it clearly here, that Obi is riding on the very unnecessary hype of his social media agent. And I asked somebody a question today. I said, if all of us as political parties are to unleash our social media miscreants, on Nigerians like that, the polity will be so heated up that there will be no room for people to even deal with issues anymore. Because what you hear will be doing is to unleash his social media miscreants on us. So the thing appears to be working for him because there is a very unnecessary hype within the media space, the social media space. And their job is to ensure that everything that is said genuinely is turned upside down, for whatever reason they want to achieve, I do not understand. But like I said, let me say it again, that His Excellency Mohammed Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso never said that Obi is linked to, sponsoring Biafra or whatever, or IPOP.
Dr. Agbo, going by the events of the past 24 hours, it seems to be that everything had come to a halt, and this is a complete diversion from the last interaction we had where you gave us hope that we will have good news and Nigerians will celebrate the outcome of the marriage, supposed marriage in quote, between the NNPP and the Labour Party. It seems all of that has failed.
Oh yes, exactly. After the last time I spoke with you, talks were still on. There was still hope that we would arrive at a conclusion that Nigerians would be happy with. But But as I speak with you today, talks have, completely broken down. And the reason is the ethnic cleavages, a situation where the Igbos are insisting that for the first time they want to take a shot at the presidency and that Obi must not be vice to anybody. And then His Excellency Mohammed Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, his massive followership is also insisting that he can't be vice to anybody. So with these two different and opposite positions, it is clear that these discussions may not continue. Remember I told you that discussions were on at the BOT level of the two parties, the national leadership level of the two parties, and then basically the two actors, the two presidential candidates. But as we speak now, I can authoritatively confirm to you that these talks have broken down, except another magic happens. I'm not sure if we'll be able to revive these discussions again, because like I said, Obi, according to him, the Igbos are insisting he must be presidential candidate. And for us, in the NNPP, we don't have any alternative to Rabi Musa Kwankwaso. So, and the North is insisting that they can't see him go down as vice president to anybody. So
Dr. Agbo, in 60 seconds, just before you go, there are speculations that your principal, the NNPP, Rabi Kwankwaso, it's looking in the way of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the PDP. How true is this?
Well, I can dismiss that, completely as the figment of the imagination of mischief makers. We started this race and we are determined to continue. And I keep telling Nigerians that there is of the 18 presidential candidates, none, and I repeat, none with emphasis, is better than His Excellency Mohammed Rabi Musa Kwankwaso. So I'm completely sure that he is the next president of this country. So it only takes a lot of mischief for anybody to ever try to link him to the possibility of him working with Atiku Abubakar. In the north, of course, if you interview people across the northern countries, you will discover that Atiku, yes, Atiku is older, yes, Atiku was vice president at the point, but Atiku is clearly not better than our candidate. As far as we are concerned, we have presented the best that Nigerians can ever have as the president. So the talks of, or the attempts by mischief makers to link our very respected presidential candidate to Atiku Abubakar's plan, Atiku Abubakar's campaign program is mischievous, not only mischievous, it is dismissible, and like I said, it is a figment of the imagination of the mischief makers. I can tell you that authoritatively.
Thank you so much, Dr. Agbo Major, for finding time to be with us on Nigeria Watch.